here's what I was thinking.
What?
Let's talk about all the bad things that happened first, and then we'll talk about all the good things that happened.
Okay. All right.
Incredibly lopsided.
Chronologically,
What's the
first
first
bad
bad thing?
thing is our goddamn P2 visa.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The American government, they just decided that Simon was had a green card and was not eligible for. Is it curtains? So anyways, okay, cutting back. The American government decided that Simon was not eligible for a P2 visa, so they just denied our application. But luckily, the musicians union did tell us about this. So when I was checking in, they're like, "Oh yeah, no, your application is fucked," and we received this notification like weeks ago. Anyways, we got it figured out, but we got our P2, our visa paperwork the day we left, while we were basically at the border.
Tour.
Yes.
Classic.
That's number one. Okay.
yeah.
Number two, on the way to, so we have like our own trailer.
Well, we used to.
We got it. I took it in to a mechanic and had them look at it. Needed new tires, and we thought the axle was bent. So we were like, well, we better get that fixed. I took it in. They measured it. They said axle's fine. They redid everything. Kept the same axle. It's all good. So we're driving down to Florida, and we're in North Dakota, and I was asleep in the shotgun or whatever passenger seat, and I kind of wake up, and then right as I wake up, Jono's like, "Oh shit!" You look at the rear or like the mirror, and there's just like smoke, and we're like, "What the fuck?" So Jono pulls over, and we see the tire rolling down the other side of the highway, and we're just like, "Holy shit!"
Oh shit, we lost the tire.
Yeah, so disaster.
Yeah.
We get out there. Turns out the wheel had just like sheared off.
The hub came
Yeah.
right off the axle. Yeah.
It just snapped off the axle
Yeah.
and just flew. And anyways,
that was fun.
It was curtains.
yeah, the trailer was destroyed. The
Yeah.
axle's broken off. So yeah, anyways, it only took us like 2.5 hours to get back on the road.
Got a tow truck, pulled into the next town,
Yeah.
grabbed a U-Haul real quick. Fortunately, those tow truck dudes were solid, and they were like, "Hey, yeah, we'll take a broke down trailer and do something with it." So good old small town dudes. They know how to fix shit up.
Props to the homies.
Yeah, that was sick. I was sitting in the very back of the van working, and the first thing I heard was like air escaping. Psh, I could see like the air steam kind of coming from the tire area, and then the trailer, gong, just took a dive to the side. It's a good thing we were going straight, because if we were on a corner, that would have pulled us off the road. For
And then
sure. We almost died.
Jono was driving,
He was.
saved us.
It's true.
His expert driving skills saved us.
Jono's driving saved us more than once.
Welcome to the tour, though. That's the thing. It's like this is Jono's first real drive around the country tour with the band, and or maybe in general.
I don't know.
I think he did some West Coast stuff with
Yeah.
Florida Chaos.
He's not a newbie or nothing.
But he didn't drive down to Florida.
Yeah, so that was like the ultimate stress test. Was like, oh hey, here's a life-threatening accident
Yeah.
that's about to occur. Figure it out. I mean, he did a
He
good
did
job.
a great job, man. There was like a dead animal or a pile of garbage or something on the middle of the highway one time too. Jono driving again.
He was in Florida
And
at night.
it was at night, and it was like dark as hell, and all of a sudden there's this shit right in the middle of the lane. So Jono's just like, boom, like a pro, right around it. Trailer
I
on
was
the
like-
back and everything. It was like,
So-
tiny little chip.
I spent so much of that tour
Perfect.
just being like, if we crash, how will I die? Like, will it be?
What's the best way to
Is
die?
my head gonna hit the dash, or is it
Yeah.
gonna snap sideways and I'll just have
Oh,
a
man.
broken neck? Dude, I was
a lot of
constantly just
scenarios.
thinking up what would happen. Like, what would it be like?
Yeah.
Which is probably a bad thing to think about
So,
the whole tour.
What you probably need to do is weigh, should I wear my seatbelt and have an agonizing death, or possibly
Be
be
chucked in the
saved and
vehicle.
take no damage or just minor damage? Or should
Yeah.
I take my seatbelt off
And
just
sure,
die instantly?
Yeah. Fly through the windshield, maybe
And
get
just-
a bit of
yeah, just
excitement on the
splatter.
way out.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
Superman.
splattering would be best. I've heard some bad like, oh, some so and so was like sitting cross-legged and then their fucking femur went through the chest or some shit.
Yeah, I've heard that. Or like they
And
were
then they
wearing their
survived.
seatbelt wrong and it chopped
Yeah.
them in two. My mom used to tell me that one when I wasn't wearing my seatbelt right. I heard a story about if guy didn't wear his seatbelt right and it chopped him in half. And I'd be like, oh my God, mortified.
Yeah,
as a kid,
van
right?
is basically a death trap because there's so much gear and shit everywhere, and you're so heavy, and you got the trailer. And it's
Yeah.
just like get into an accident, and then the rat case comes flying through,
through the back of the
It just
trailer.
Yo,
Oh,
crushes
I got
you.
my head replaced by a pelican case, bro. It's hurt.
Yeah,
God damn.
Yeah, so that was two instances of us almost dying and Jono saving us.
Yep.
Our angel.
Your boy
baby
Jono,
boy
man.
Jono.
He pulled through for us a couple times.
Speaking of tour vehicles being destroyed, I saw on Facebook that Big Wreck, the Canadian band,
Had a big wreck.
yeah, well,
Did they get blown wide open?
they did. They got both.
Damn, dude.
Their tour bus caught on fire.
Oh, shit.
So they posted photos of it. So they had, I guess this was like the day after the tour ended. So the members had flown home or whatever.
Okay.
But the tour bus driver was driving back to their American headquarters or whatever the fuck. And like the whole bus caught on fire. But they were like, oh yeah, our bus driver's such a badass. He unconnected the trailer
Yeah.
while the bus was on fire to save all the belongings. And then like moved the bus up far enough from the trailer.
Wow.
And then he pulled off all their stuff too.
What a dude.
Yeah, so that's pretty crazy. Props to that guy.
You want to hire that guy if you're
Yeah.
on tour. Holy
Yeah.
man. Jesus.
Gotta get his name.
Yeah.
Okay, so
When
what
we-
else?
When we're able to hire a driver.
Next
it's gonna be
bad
him.
thing.
Yeah.
So so
What
then
else?
after the trailer broke and then we had to get a U-Haul, we ended up
In Pensacola.
heading down to,
In Pensacola.
what about it? Oh, that's the next bad thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
The tornado?
Oh, so yeah, because we were gonna shoot a podcast on the beach. Thought that'd be super
That
cool.
was our big
yeah.
thing,
But then there was like tropical storm. No.
riptide danger. Don't go in the
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
Get off the beach.
Cops
dummies.
pulling people off out of the water. I even bought a drone for that. Turns out I'm an idiot.
Can't fly drones when in a tropical storm.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Yeah, everything was closed. Like, well, not everything was closed, but it was just like, it was raining and shitty, and we were like, oh, excited. Snowing in Edmonton. We're like, we're gonna get down to Pensacola, and it's gonna be sick. We'll go on the beach and stuff, and then it just rained the whole time. We were like eating barbecue in that one barbecue place, and the rain was just like sideways coming in the.
Oh yeah.
Because it was like those beachfront restaurants that have like
They shut down the restaurant.
it's like open,
Yeah. I think
Open
the
concept.
waitress said that school was closed.
Yeah.
So,
oh,
like-
so like we have snow days, they have like
Tornado
typhoon
days.
days or whatever. Yeah. Fuck.
Got assaulted by tornadoes.
Yeah.
Then what happened?
Um,
Oh, then Beast in Black got
Oh, yeah.
COVID. Well,
Right.
Giannis,
Singer
their
did.
singer did.
yeah.
He tested positive. I don't think he was sick.
I don't
Must
think he
not
said
have
he was
got it
really
because
sick, no.
what we'll talk about later, we got COVID and it was curtains
Yeah,
for
it was
us.
absolutely
Yeah, yeah.
curtains.
So
Well, we got the Sugma variant.
yeah, we
Yeah.
got the Sugma mixed with the Ligma variant. I think
Yeah.
he must have got just the regular
Just the regular
Omegatron one.
Yeah.
leave me alone variant.
Yeah. So, anyways, we had to cancel the first. Oh no, we didn't actually cancel, but Beast and
We
Black had to
played.
cancel.
Yeah, they canceled the
We played,
First three shows.
we played the two in
Orlando
Florida.
and Tampa. Was
Yeah.
that it?
It was just us and Seven Kingdoms for those ones.
Unfortunately, Atlanta was canceled, which was sad. I think that was going to be a good show.
It would have
Oh,
been
for
cool,
sure.
yeah. Yeah. Last time we were in Atlanta, we had some great street food. I was looking forward to that, and we never got it.
Atlanta's a cool
Chili
place.
Schlau dog.
The chili slough dog and ribbed hips. Good stuff.
That was awesome.
Then what happened that was bad after that? I think
Well,
that was
one
most of
good
our
thing
bad luck.
happened shortly after that. We discovered the glory of the American,
Buc-ee's?
south of America, chain restaurant / Walmart / gas station called Buc-ee's.
/ marriage house.
Yeah, someone was getting married there or something.
There's a
or
bunch of people
proposing or
getting
something.
married.
Yeah, that's wild. Apparently, it's like a cultural phenomenon. This place,
It's on
eh?
their website.
Dude, it's like it's basically a huge gas station, like a massive row of gas pumps, but on like attached there's a store that's kind of like a Walmart. It's got like all this swag, but it's got barbecue and like an ice cream station.
Oh,
a
you're not wearing your
candy
Buc-ee's
station.
shirt?
I'm not wearing the Buc-ee's shirt today, no. But it's got like this huge row of fresh, thick beef jerky, turkey jerky, and as soon as you walk in this place, it just smells like the best barbecue you've ever smelled. It was amazing.
The
It's pretty
secret,
hilarious.
the secret is to
Pretty good.
order the food from the kiosk and get
In the
like,
middle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Get like the fresh made burritos
yeah.
and shit.
I was a victim of the Bucky Yuckies though.
Yeah, got the
Yeah.
Bucky
It didn't
Yuckies.
sit that well. It was
Uh-uh.
good, but I was like, it wasn't.
Can't eat too much of a good thing.
Yeah,
exactly. That's exactly
Yeah,
what it is.
that beef jerky's heavy. Like that's no fuck around beef jerky, man. You know, giving Longview a run for their money here. I'm
So
telling you.
is that most of the bad things that happened, other than the end?
We ended up having to solder the snake and like.
Oh yeah, the
Um,
snake.
Our
yeah,
snake
we had
just gave
just like
us
technical
issues,
dumb
yeah.
fucking issues, but whatever. That's
That's
not cool. That's not cool to
That-
talk
yeah.
about. Let's talk about getting COVID.
Yeah, then we got
was fun.
COVID.
Yeah.
That sucked.
So we played in
Where's the last show?
Minneapolis.
Yeah,
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis was the last show, yeah. And Tim was already starting to feel like trash.
Yeah, I woke up
Yeah.
that morning and I wasn't feeling great. That's for sure.
But it was like, I mean, like the problem was we had just done like these sort of whirlwind shows where it was like 10-hour drive, load in, set up, play, like hang out, sell merch, load out, get to the hotel, sleep, and then do the same exact thing in the next day at like 6 a.m.
Yeah.
So it was like we had like a bunch of days in a row like that. So we were all pretty burnt out.
down.
And then we stayed in a hotel that like it was like the middle of the hotel was like a resort.
It was a giant water park.
Oh yeah, that spot was awesome.
But like, and then we were thinking like, oh man, like I bet it's super moldy in here.
Well, in our hotel
very-
room in the morning,
very humid.
after everybody had their shower, I was like walking out and I was still wearing socks. And like, I thought it was just maybe a shadow on the wall. But as I walk by, you step in it and it's just a giant puddle into the carpet. So our shower is like leaking into the carpet.
Curtains.
So-
That's no good.
I was like, I definitely have space AIDS.
Well, so and then what ended up happening was we were like, okay, we super tired from that string of shows, and then we stayed in like what we assumed was like a moldy hotel room. And
At least
we were,
one moldy
and then
hotel
we were
room.
feeling kind of gross, so we were like, oh, it's probably just like whatever
Gutter
just
sickness.
Gutter sickness.
Cooler
I'm a
sickness.
notorious carrier of gutter sickness.
But yeah, then we get to the show, and like my voice was like pretty tired, but it had been for a couple shows, so I just like, I gotta warm up.
Regular old appropriate
It
tiredness.
should be okay. And then by the time we played the show, I was like, oh my god, my voice is gone.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
curtains.
And
I
then-
couldn't sing at all.
Yeah. And then the next morning we woke up and Tim and I both felt really shitty. So we tested, and sure enough, we
The Rona
got the big C.
hammer.
It was inadvertently hurting because it was curtains.
It was
Yeah.
curtains, and we just went. We hucked it straight home after that.
yeah,
Hey,
we just went straight home, and like we weren't sure what to do exactly because like we could stay on the road, but we would have to stay like 5 days in a hotel where we were, or would we keep driving and keep going to hotels? It was just like logistically a nightmare.
Yeah.
And then if someone else in the band ends up testing positive a
Makes
little
it
bit later,
longer.
then it's like we're just fucked, and we spent like 10 days on the road just
doing nothing.
losing money for hotel rooms and stuff. So it was kind of like we didn't really have a good option.
And go home.
Call it curtains.
Yeah,
Although
we
I
called
would-
it and we took off though.
Yeah,
We got
I,
home.
I would say that the rest of the tour I think was worth it in general.
Oh yeah,
It was a
Oh
great
yeah,
tour,
there were
great
those were
tour.
great
Let's-
shows.
yeah.